Ooh, little Eggy. Life below zero. You know, a lot of people talk about being different, but they're not really that different. I don't always think that I'm that different, but I'm clearly that different. I'm gonna give it a minute and see if anybody pops in or pops out, or if I can get engage an audience tonight. If not, I'll turn around and do it tomorrow. I'm just really trying to let this my meds sink in until I get ready to go to bed. I want to settle in for a good long sleep, not just sleep, nap, wake up 3 hours later, and sleep, and then wake up 3 hours later, and sleep, and wake up 3 hours later. My sleep pattern is weird. My sleep pattern gets during the cycles and stuff like that, and during certain parts of the year, my sleep pattern. Wow, there is a lot going on. There is a lot going on. Man, if you watch the news will drive you crazy. I mean, so much is going on. So much is going on. Why do I have? I need to put this up. I really do need to. I need to put this shooty mother's too stiff. No, I mean knowing doggone well I don't need to be eating any peanut butter. Me and peanut butter have a love hate relationship. Remember when peanut butter used to be peanut butter? I mean, remember when peanut butter was actually good? Like you popping in and popping out though. Okay, I guess I could like welcome to the live chat. I don't really invite anybody in my chat, but if you want to talk, I mean, I am offering uh $10 Oracle readings tonight. Just because it's my birthday season, I'm trying to get some extra rent money and birthday money and donations. Nobody seems to want to donate anything from me, but they want to steal content. How's that working for you? I know a lot of people it's not working for at all. I know a lot of people are suffering a lot of bad luck. People don't get karma. Comedy. I'm doing comedy now. That's what I call it, comedy. Comedy. Kamedy. Comedy. Now watch, everybody's going to be doing comedy now. They're going to be doing comedy shows, but it's not the same thing. Comedy, Comedy, and comedy, Kamedy, two different things. Because I'm talking about, stuff like Kama Sutra, and everybody wants to talk about Kama Sutra. Everybody wants to get your little drinky drink, your little smoky smoke, your little jokey toke, and then the next thing you do, you do a little jokey joke, and you think you're doing the same thing that I am, but you're not. You're not. I'm telling you, everybody's like sneeches. But a lot of things are going on, and in between time, what I do is teach, because real teachers teach. So I teach. They sneech. I teach. I didn't say snitch. I said sneak. Dr. Seuss was a Pisces too. It's Pisces season. What is Pisces season to you? Some people hate Pisces season. I, for one, love Pisces season. It works for me. I mean, I'm trolled by everybody. Geminis love to troll me, which is weird, but of course they would, though. Geminis have no loyalty to anybody. The low vibing ones don't anyway. They have loyalty to themselves. I've dealt with many of Geminis. Oh my God. You know what? If they are not on their third Saturn return, if they have not gone through their first Saturn return, child, mm, you going for the ride of hell. I mean, I literally can go down all the zodiac signs. Maybe that's what I should do tonight. But no, I'll do that another time. But I'm gonna see who's gonna check in. I am taking donations. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Go shawty. It's your birthday. It's all the R's that come up. R's everywhere. I know a lot of R's. Okay, Richie Rich, Rockefeller, Rockefeller. Why did I start to burp on that? Life Below Zero. I watch a lot of see, I'm like this. It's late at night and I'm still like that's why Gemini's troll me. They love trolling me because they think I talk delusional, but I talk fast. I talk in a frequency that they think they understand, but they don't. So they like to troll, and that's okay. I troll them back. Makes me laugh. Gemini's cannot remotely match my unless you're a genius. And so far, I've only met I haven't really met one yet, but I respect a genius. That's why I'm glad in Carver's Creek. You see the tangibility of what a genius Pisces can do. So I actually get some energy out of that. I really do because it gives me a place to breathe. The connection was right there. I mean, the connection. It was just art. What are you looking at? Oh, did you get the goose? You got it. You got it in the water. You shot him. Oh wow. You got a goose. Uh, Fellow Eskimo Indian, Native Americans teaching his son how, life in the wild, and it just shot a goose. And you sad about that, because it's like, oh, it shot a goose, but you gotta eat. I know it's like it's that. It's that. It's the people. Wait a minute. Is that what is that? Well, it fell in the water. What is that? I can't put that down. Okay. Father and son time. He's fat. Yeah. No, they got a beaver. Ugh. Got a beaver. They got a. Oh God, it's horrible. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh no. It's like, I mean, like, you were okay when it was a goose, but that's a beaver. It's like, oh God, because a beaver is like, it's a beaver. I mean, no, see, please don't talk about Justin Bieber, because at Carver's Creek they got a beaver named Justin Bieber. It's funny about that, but no, it's just like, I mean, there's nothing. Ugh. It's like looking like at a dead beaver. It's like looking at a big dead half rat, half dog type of thing. I'm like, ah, that just messed up my whole aesthetic for the night. Ooh, gosh. But I like looking at shows like this, right? I mean, survival shows. Survival, because it really is survival of the fittest. People think that Pisces, oh, he is having a great time. He's just on the boat, like he's doing the Titanic thing. He's just on the boat like this, like yes. But no, it's the like, what the Titanic thing did, what they do. We've been doing that, like, oh, the wind in our hair and the wind in our, and we just like enjoy the breeze and the trees and the stuff like that. Oh God, you're skinning a beaver. Oh, golly gee, mommy. Daddy said, remember when we used to do that? I remember when you used to do that. I remember when I went, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Like, I grew up on a farm. I didn't grow up on a farm. I mean, my uncle did have a farm, but my grandfather had a farm, and my grandmother had a farm, and but my grandfather, I don't particularly remember. It's ironic. I remember more crops on my grandmother's farm, more vegetables, watermelons, peas, corn, this, that, blah, 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 blah. Same thing on my grandfather's farm, except I remember more animals there. I don't really remember. Like, either I just didn't go around the animals on grandma's farm. Like I said, it was just like land and lots of produce and stuff like that. Kind of like, what was the place my husband and I used to go to all the time? Cotton. What did you stick up there? No, anyway, it's Cottonwood, Alabama, that was owned by the Bronner brothers. Stupid people. Their grandfather. See, you know what? People who have all the land and everything, and then they want to be celebrity preachers. And so they gave up all that land. They had like a compound. It was a compound there that it had its own massage therapist, you had vegan food, you had its own chef. That's where my hubby and I first met Georgie, like the Georgie, at least he said it was. But I mean, he could have been a grifter too. Right now, everybody is suspect. I don't even know if I know anybody. But I do know famous people come around me. I do know that famous people used to come around my mom and my dad all the time. I remember like it didn't matter who it was. It was like whether it was like athletes or singers or whatever. I was young. I didn't know. I remember one time I was so into wrestling. I mean, when you grow up in the South, you're into wrestling. So I remember somebody that looked just like Paul Jones. Now, if you're under 50, you have no idea who I'm talking about. But if you're my age and older, you know who Paul Jones was. He was amazing. I mean, amazing. I mean, I had like such a crush on him as far as wrestling, white guy. And not we're crushed, but you had your favorite wrestlers. And so I remember one time this guy came over and I just kind of like stared at him and stared at I was looking at him. You know, like how when you see somebody and you know this person looks like, but it can't be. This person looks like, but it can't be. This person looks like. See, I'm not. That's why I don't fangirl out on anybody. I don't really because I've had that all throughout my life with my family. Like people would come over, famous people would come over. Some I would kind of recognize, and some I wouldn't. And it's not like they came over. Unlike the people today, it's not like they came over like, hey, I'm so and so and so and so and so. And so that's why you kind of look at them and they kind of give you that sly look like. I might be who you think I am, and I might not be. See, people had a certain humility and a humbleness, and just regular people. Sometimes, even famous people just want to be around regular people, which my parents were clearly not regular. But you know what I mean. They want to go somewhere where like the Cheers song. I want to go wherever. Damn, girl, what the hell? No, my blanket is like on fire right now. Like Jesus. Christ, cut that down. Ooh, girl, it's hot in here. Let me check my temperature. There's a lot of flu and stuff going on right now. There's a lot of stuff going on. And I mean, I got somewhere to go. That I really need to be healthy for that moment. That's why I'm not stressed. And I got a lot of stuff that I could stress about. But what's stress going to do? Stress just takes you out. Somebody knows that too. That's why you have a lot of stress going on. Health check. Ask a magician. Oh, here we go again. You coming back again? Are we circling through this? Remember when you were a thing and now you coming back again? Is this what we're doing? The things that were a thing, but now they coming back. Like David Blaine is coming back. Like, and I love myself some David Blaine too, but remember when, it's like all the things that were a thing and they disappeared and they weren't a thing and now they're coming back. David Blaine, do not attempt. That's weird how stuff cycles. Or is it? What is this saying? 97.1. No, 97.1, which is good for me. So, I mean, you were hot and your temperature is 97.1. But my metabolism is strange. My metabolism is now one can say that's a low grade fever, but no. But my metabolism is strange. It is like my temperature, like about 2 hours ago, was like 96.8. That's why I'm checking it because I'm getting ready to go to bed in a minute. It's just a late night read, but since nobody's checking in, I guess I'm just doing this. I'll delete later. No problem. I'm just killing time till my meds kick in. I don't know why I do this to my hair. I don't. I think everybody, I don't know if everybody does this or not, but I think that it's just something to do. It's something to do with my hands. I think I don't know what to do with my hands sometimes. I used to have my hands like this, when I would talk sometime, and then my mom would like, is your stomach hurting? No, then why are your arms folded? But because technically when you do this, it's like you're closed. Like you're kind of closed off. So no, I thought it was a dog at first, but it was like a truck because it like went too long because it couldn't be the dog was like because the dog just went because neighbors got a dog was like ooh I do hear everything. Oh, I see her. Oh, her bracelet's pretty, but no, it's a truck way somewhere. There be a lot of movement at night, so I figure some people should be up at night. Some people do. Freaks come out at night. No, there be a lot of movement around this neighborhood at night, or there just be a lot of movement. Well, people do work late. I mean, deliveries or whatever goes on, and trucks go on, and stuff goes on, and I'm up here talking, so I'm up at night. But I'm kind of a night bird anyway. But I thought it was the dog, but it's not the dog. It's the truck that I hear along the way. My hearing is super crazy, super great. Uh, that's why I don't want people to don't be offended or scared when you see me that I'm listening into your conversation. I'm not. Listen, I know how to check out when it's not my business. I'm not trying to get intel on everybody or somebody, anything like that. I can just hear very well. And I do not insinuate myself into the conversation. I'm not an invasive person. Unlike a lot of people, you have a lot of people who are invasive and intrusive on purpose. They're invasive and they're intrusive on purpose, like an invasive plant. Find out what an invasive plant. Go out to Carver's Creek and have some of those free lessons for now while it's free. I mean, the way the economy's going, it might not be free in a minute because everybody's going to be needing money. Because, money, you do need money. I mean, bills are real. Unless you're grifting on somebody, you can say, well, money, technically, money it's an energy thing. You don't need money and you do need money. You don't need a lot of money to live, but you do need money to pay bills unless you're going to live on somebody else. Let's keep it real. Grifters will say, you don't need money. You don't need money. And they're usually staying with somebody. They're usually staying with somebody or grifting somebody or doing something, but they say you don't need money. Are you driving around in a car? Did somebody give you that car? Did you go to Uber? What you call it? My folks, Enterprise. Shout out to Enterprise. You have saved my life. I might end up needing you again. I don't know, because finances be cray. You know what I mean? But I'm not sweating it today, because considering I know a lot of people who are not having a good day. And I mean, really not having a good day. So I can't sweat. I'm upside down on my shit right now. But, luckily it is what it is. And I'm like, well, whatever. I still got something coming in. So it might take me a half a year, to catch up eventually. But the thing about it is, oh, that caught a fish. Eventually, I will catch up. Eventually, I have some money coming in. Eventually, stuff is going to come in. If you got enough to stay your head above water, then you're good to go. And there's just some things that I just don't want to do this year, yo. I don't want to do. There's something I could do. No, it's not that. And that's something I would never do. You're never going to see me do OnlyFans or sell myself or prostitute myself for some money. Bitch, I'm not doing that. I'm not. I'm just not. You all can force whatever you want to on me, but I am not going to degrade my divinity by selling my body online for some money. I don't do that. If you love prostituting, that's you. But there's consequences that come with that. I mean, you can say in your mind, but I mean, there's consequences that come with that all the time. Maybe that shit works for you. It will never work for me. I can't even act like it will remotely work for me. I've been raised. Now, some would say, see, she's groomed, she's programmed. So it's a program? You think I've been programmed? Like, she thinks that selling her body's online. She's too good to sell her body online. Yeah. If it works for you, fine, but I'm not going to clap my ass and look like... Do you see these bats that are on social media who be doing... You see that chick that be clapping her ass? Clap, 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 clap. And it's so sad because real men, real high value men are really not checking for that. If a man is checking that, that's a man. If you're a woman with any class, I guarantee you, as my broadcast instructor Jerry Farmer used to say, I guarantee you, that bitch clapping her ass and doing the shit she does and saying the shit she does, any man checking her, that's a man you don't want, because that man ain't got no love. That man's just about the fuck. He's just about fucking. They think, but that's what it is. It's a fuck world. My husband and I used to say, ooh, gosh, hoes run the world, but I'm not going to be a hoe for no pay. I don't do that. I will do, if you're my man, if you're my husband, honey, please. I mean, let's be real. None of my men never want to leave me. Even when they leave, they always want to come back. I'm like, nah, we're good. No, we're done. We're done. And I am so thankful that my husband really was the one, a king for a queen, because he has helped me be in the position that I'm accustomed to. An eternal military brat. I'm an eternal military brat. Give up my benefits for who? That's why when these people are grifting you, say, the vaccine, your person gonna come in, you gonna get married, you gonna get married. Bitch, you clearly do not understand the military culture at all, do you? Or definitely not me. I don't know what divine feminine you're talking about, but it is clearly not me. I'm going to get married and give up my benefits I get for the rest of my life. There's some mofo that I don't even know that I met either online or at the dollar store or the grocery store or whatever it be. All of a sudden I got somebody in love with me, somebody that needs a place to stay. You better vet people, okay? And it takes more than a day, a week, or a month. Or listen, I'm vetting you for at least a year. Before you getting in here. Nah, bro. We ain't doing that. Like, you gonna get married and you gonna get a bit. Notice the ones that saying you gonna get pregnant. I can see now. You gonna get pregnant. All of them got babies. See, that's the hate that comes. That's a hate that has never failed to amaze me. That hate, people be hating, people with babies be hating. I am tapping right now, so you know I'm going in, because whenever I start tapping, I'm going in, my friend. Oh yeah, these baby haters, all these people that, I'm not gonna say you made a mistake, because your baby wasn't a mistake because it happened, but I'm just saying you chose what you chose. But these are some salty assholes, because they get mad at single women. Y'all be mad. Y'all be big mad. You all be big mad hating on single women. You make it seem like we got to have a baby or we don't count for nothing. Cousin, blood, friend, hater. That's what it is. It's a hateration. I don't care what you say. That's the program right there. That women are so like we're unworthy unless we pop out some babies. Most of the women I see, especially on social media, the nerve of you talking about worthy. You don't even look worthy to me. I mean, come on. I guarantee you. Is it just me? And I've seen that all my life with all my cousins who start having babies at 10 or 11 or 12. I mean that's a little bit of an understatement, but just a little bit of an understatement. You know, by the time high school, like I didn't go to high school to, I didn't go to high school to meet a man. I did not go to high school to meet a man or get the man of my life and marry him in high school. No, I didn't go to college to meet a man. I actually went to learn. I love learning. I did so much stuff in high school. What didn't I do? And I mean, not in a bad way either. I mean, I was on, like I said, I was on the cheerleading squad. I was in the beta club. I was in the glee club. I was the office worker. I was the back girl for the guys' baseball team. Baseball team. I was a statistician for the girl. I swear I thought we played baseball. Maybe it was softball, but I want to say we played baseball. I felt like we played baseball. Maybe it was hard to pitch softball. But anyway, and I was on the intramural basketball team. I was the person that for the men's track team, did I say I was a back girl for the high school baseball team? I was for the men's track team. I was the person, like do the tape and stuff like that, the assistant, whatever they needed me to be, like the assistant and stuff like that, to measure the tape and stuff like that. I mean, I was into everything. Like I just in sixth period, I was usually out. I very rarely spent a day or two in sixth period. I was always doing something. So, and then still busted out A's, which reason why my people were so jealous of me. It's just so easy for her. It's just so easy for her. Well, bitch, I'm smart. Like, do I supposed to apologize for that? That I didn't have any babies. That wasn't my goal. So that's why I said you can find this hateration now with all these divine feminine soothsayers or whatever they be. Everybody's an oracle reader, right? Where you get your money from. That's why a lot of tragedy going on right now, because somebody was real dumb. Are you dumb, 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 dumb? Yep, and yep. Marley, 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 and Marley. There is no joy in tiny children. There's no joy. But no, really, but no, but no, that's a hateration. Like we gotta, sisters. If you really a sister, you all got to like check yourself, get yourself, and check yourself. Because I see a lot of jealous people be like with babies. They don't. You gonna get married and you gonna have a man, girl. You got something coming in. This man gonna be the sex gonna be so good. See, you know what? These are the ones that's seriously hood. I mean, hardcore hood. And I don't mean just because you grew up in the hood that you're hood. You can be white trash hood. You can be rich white trash hood. You can be, black trash hood. You just hood. You just all you are about babies. I'm just being real. You are literally the epitome of why people who need welfare get a bad deal. Because you are a motherfucking statistic. And so you grifting everybody on social media. Like, I don't see the deal. Like, I know what's real. Wouldn't a real oracle do that? Like, you know what? You had trash teaching you what to do. I call you trash. They know exactly who I'm talking to. You get trash people to literally take money out from good people. I remember when YouTube was really kind of on you were kind of cool, and you had like real content creators, people who were new. It was new and it was different, and people were really, giving out real content too. Then all of a sudden, the Hollywood industry, the rap industry, everybody who started losing their job and nobody wasn't buying shit anymore because the economy went so poor. But you know what? And then everybody at a certain point maybe got tired of the money Russell right for being a whore because everybody's going to do OnlyFans. Everybody's doing OnlyFans. So the porn industry just went up like crazy. But have you ever seen a happy porn person get old? What's his name? Hugh Hefner. How did Hugh Hefner die? Because everybody dies. And how the guy that did the porn over and over again, didn't he like? Wasn't it? Don't they get like really bad and horrible and unhealthy at the end? And it's like, was it worth it, my friend? And they'll tell you they wish they had to change. They wish they had to change up and did something new. Very few people. Now it's not for everybody because some people they're good at what they do, but very few people. People end up dying of diseases, of a lot of stuff. That life is tough. You think it's easy being a porn star. I know some people right now that be a porn star in a heartbeat. Some radio announcers too. Yeah, I think they got caught in this too. I won't say any names, but you know who you are. What happened to you? Notice that's why they're all grifting and everything. They're always so angry and so like they're the most gossipy bitches ever. I tell you, there is not a worse bitch than a male bitch. A male bitch, men, I will give you credit. Y'all will take something on a whole other level. If there is nobody is a bitch like a male bitch. A bitch is the bitchiest bitch, the bitchy witchy woo, the bitchiest bitch of them all. Men gotta outdo everything. I swear, y'all are like the worst. But women, you know what? You help with the curse because you didn't raise your child. Now that doesn't happen to everybody because you know what? Sometimes children just go astray. I really do get that. Let me say, sometimes the children just go astray. It doesn't matter what the parents say. But I'm saying there are a lot of women who hate. And you think that a single person, you look at a single person like we're not great. Like we can't be great being single. Like some of us chose not to have babies. That's not our reality. That doesn't make us lesser. That doesn't make you better than me because you opened up your legs at 16, dropped a baby 2 or 3 or 4 by the time you 20. And you're on OnlyFans, like doing whoop-de-doo. Am I supposed to clap for you because you like working a pole all kinds of ways? I don't do pole action, okay? Because pole action ends up being sad. Do you really think that chick clapping her ass on YouTube, is she all happy and shit? Why is she always half the time she mad? I mean, we all have our little bipolar moments for what we do, but I mean, look, if that's the life you want to live, do you? But now she clearly didn't have any babies because she wouldn't know what to do. But I'm saying for the rest of you, my family, you gonna get pregnant. You want me to. You want me to get pregnant. You would love to see me to get pregnant, not because not because you want to say you're right, but because you're just that type. You're a hater. You hate single women who tried to do other things with their life. than raise children. Everybody's not for raising children. It's sad that I'm a more mother in real life than most of the people I know. I'm more mother than them, mother and dad. And it shows. Their kids end up remembering me a little bit later on. I mean, come on, man. I've been around people that like, you smoking the best weed, but your child needs food. You and your husband can't do nothing but go to cookout every day, but your child need Pampers. But you smoke the best weed though, and you find absolutely nothing wrong with that. And your husband is like, before you, well, I mean, you know what? People gotta do what that gotta do, but mm, well, the math be adding up to what the math be adding up to. And when you find yourself in a situation, most of these people I've seen, some of these same people are ones who, because somebody just got pulled over. It was a bad something. I don't know if well, the news is what the news is. Rating season, regardless of whether you know what that is. But supposedly, a couple of policemen got shot in Virginia Beach trying to stop a car with expired tags. I know a lot of people. I've known a lot of people in the past who be riding dirty. Riding dirty. Riding dirty is not a good thing to do. That's why I cannot be hanging with any of you. If you're going through a Saturn return, that is something that is just not tangible. That's not somebody I can be around. Because you're always going to end up being a clown. The circus is in town and you are the ringmaster of that circus. But yet you want to come in and tell me what to do. You want me to have a baby too. We can all have babies together. Then you have a bunch of broke folks. You have a bunch of brokies, trying to live off each other and abuse each other. And most of them always are users of some sort. Too much weed, too much drink, too much something. Reminding you a user is always going to be a user. So a user is always going to be an abuser because you abuse drugs, you abuse alcohol, you abuse everything you do. You even abuse your own culture. You abuse your friendships too. When I'm trying to give good advice and relevant advice, they look at me like I'm the one that's crazy. I'm like, but you driving with expired license. Your baby needs Pampers. Your hubby's about to get fired. You too fat to be doing that song. That was probably rude and wrong. But truthful though. I mean, I have a brutal mouth. And I do apologize for that a little bit. But, sometimes I do speak like a child of God. I just like spit it out. Like, you think you look good in that? I'm not body shaming, but it's that. You want to go into a arena where most people look like, but you're going to be different, just like Lizzo. Lizzo was going to be different too until what happened? Lizzo had to sell her soul. Why was that? So I guess being fat, and charming or whatever it do didn't help for Lizzo. And then she started out playing the violin. It's that stuff, man. Y'all be like fucked up. The industry got you fucked up. And then when you turn around and tell me I'm fucked up, and I'm like, I'm giving you love. I'm putting you on game. I am putting you on game. They are just being insane. They're copying me. 1 billion carbon copy. No, just synchronicity. Nathan. Nothing. The synchronicity just threw me off for a minute because landlord problems. No, I thank you. Don't apologize for being you. Sometimes the truth hurts. However, the truth is what teaches us love. Thank you. I appreciate you. And sometimes the truth does hurt. It doesn't mean to, but people aren't used to the truth. People don't want to hear the truth, but then they want to cry victim. You don't want to hear the truth, but yet you want to cry victim. Had you listened and adhered to the truth, maybe you wouldn't cry victim. Because many times what makes you a victim is that you didn't do the math. You didn't want to listen to the truth. Nobody can't tell me nothing. Listen, I've had that attitude too, but the thing about it is I have been humbled by God. Most people don't humble me at all. Some have tried. Some have tried, but I've been walking tall, even when I was very, 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 very small. Very, very small. As a child. I told you I'm different. But now we all different. No, we all are different. As a snowflake, as I used to say back in the day, and then somebody stole that too, right? Where'd you get it from? They know who I'm talking to. But they gonna play dumb. Or either troll me as they always do. Troll, troll, troll. Then the whole family, well, now I'm trolling you for free. By the way, the chat is open my birthday season, so if you all would like to cash out me, as they say, like, subscribe. I get that word mixed up I mean, I just like, subscribe, and share, because I speak so fast, it's like it comes out. Like, subscribe, and share. Cash out me at ValJonesDaO. But people be cash apping you and then taking it back. I don't know how that works. Like, when they cash app you, how long before like they can snatch it? Because it's that trifling shit. That's why Saturn's clapping back. My goons and ghosts and goblins, my folks, my spirit team. Woo child. I gotta stop doing that, because sometimes when I do that, I think it messes with the AI. So I look fine right now, but then it starts recalibrating and recalculating and reconnecting, and when I play it back, it's like, so I'm trying to stay settled right here, because I realize the camera doesn't always do what the camera does. But what was I saying? Gemini first and second house kicked in. Ooh. But no, people be playing victim though. People be playing victim because they don't listen. Y'all don't listen. But yeah, cash out me, $ValJonesDaO. Back to the money. $ValJonesDaO, or PayPal me at IamValJones at gmail.com. I as an intelligent, like as an internet. I am Val Jones at gmail.com. Birthday greetings. Show me some love. If you really love me, show me some love, because bills are real, so support real poets and real artists. But Sneetches, I'm gonna do this poem and then I'm gonna call it a night, because it really talks about, one of the things I love about Dr. Seuss was because he was talking about a lot of societal ills. Most of these cartoons do. Charlie Brown talked about Charlie Brown. Charles Schultz, Charlie Brown, talked about a lot of societal ills. You know that when he did what's his game? His name wasn't Lincoln. What was the black character that he introduced to the game? It wasn't Hamilton. Why can't I think of his name right now? That is so wild. Normally I would be paying attention. But the bottom line is, a lot of he was trying to break through the barriers, because usually with Charlie Brown, you saw a whole bunch of white kids, and I grew up on Charlie Brown. I love Charlie Brown. At a certain point, children don't be looking at color. We just be looking at, we don't see the color. We just be looking at kids playing, kids doing, kids dancing, dun 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Because kids look through life initially with the eyes of a child. They really don't see color. That's taught to them. That's taught to them, the value or the non-value of color. That's taught to them. So depending on who taught them, whether it was their parents in them, the mom and dad in them, the grandmom and granny in them, the uncle, aunt, whatever it be, their friends, their circle, the lecturers in the school, the preachers too. I mean, children just look at something like a Charlie Brown or a Dr. Seuss with the eyes of a child. They don't initially see or think color. They just don't think in those terms, but you think that they do. A child doesn't grow up, a child is not born racist. Races are made. Races aren't born. So that whole thing, and I mean, again, I'm staying 10 toes down on that, and I'm going to show you why. Races are made, not born. Yes, you can have a hardcore racist mofo of any color. And I heard that thing said, somebody said one time that black people can't be racist. Oh, black people can be very racist. Black people can be very racist, but they have a point of why they're racist. You have to understand and ask why. My dad was very racist. My dad could not stand white folks. Hated them. But he grew up in a time where an intelligent and strong black man to be in the military. He had a job to do. And my dad was brilliant. Where do you think I get this genius from? Like I just popped out of heaven and it just boom. I just became a genius overnight. No, genius is seated, reminding you what you are is what was seated in you. What you are is what was seated in you. See, I'm going into some truthful shit right now, but most people can't handle the truth. What you are was seated in you. So if you're jealous, it is about what you do, but you got to go way, 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 way back to see what was seated in you. That's why they call it shadow work. It's about doing the shadow work. So I am doing a little oracle reading for everybody right now for free. Nobody's going to cash at me. Why don't you just cut the phone off and let it go? Because nobody loves me. They'll let me starve and be out, and be out cling. May I have more money, please? And then you want to give to me like, I knew she was going to make it. See, that's a hater. That's a hater. That's a hater. That's a hater. So for that very reason, oh wow, you look like somebody I know. Are you a woman or a guy? Looks like a boy, but looks like a skirt.
What? I said this is when I'm glad I have.
When I'm like, oh no, this is a woman. I mean, you never know anymore because you got men wearing dresses too. So you like, people are. It's a confusion. I'm telling you, it's too much soy. Soy is a bad crop, but you Sabeites though. Shall know, but no, what you are is what's seated in you. You can have two hardcore races, give birth to a baby, and I will still maintain that racism is made, not born. Because that baby, once it comes out, is still coming out from the land of the unknown. It's still coming out from the land of God. It's still coming out from, the mother's womb where, unless there was a lot of violence and a lot of fighting, and see, like that. That's why you have crack babies, which gets back to what I'm telling you. What's seated in you, what makes you. What's seated in you is what makes you. The seed makes the upcoming tree, but the tree that produces the seed, the tree that oh my God, I hate saying this right now because now Will Smith going to turn around and try to be so intelligent and explain the whole cosmic idea of life, and he and Jay Shetty is going to say, see, and I knew I was right because, and I'm like, you know what, nigga, no, 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 headache time. No, I know who's trolling me on some line. I know, and bro, nothing's gonna be fine until you pay me what you owe. Bitch, you gonna pay me what you owe. Your whole goddamn family is. I gotta get that out. I gotta get that out there. Don't you played too much in my face. This is not hate. This is like just flat out. This was fate. You, I love this commercial. I would never get this stuff. I think it's Chase Bank, but this remind where the girl that's selling Girl Scout cookies. Girl Scout. I mean, they're selling not Girl Scout. I think candy bars. I think they're selling candy bars, but I'm thinking Girl Scout cookies because Girl Scout cookies are gangsta. But they're selling candy bars and stuff like that. And the one little girl is like. She's just waiting for this person who's just like messing with the money and all this and all that. And I mean, first she was coming through like, gonna get you, bitch. But then at the end of the day, the black girl is the one that she and her mom. I love that black girl, black mom, and she's like, I candy sell. Got you, bitch. I love that commercial. But no. Yeah, you trying. Last, what is it? Yeah, everything's in the movies. They're really trying with these movies. They're really trying. You all are trying. But here's the deal. You know why Hollywood is falling. You were too busy lying. And you were grifting off everybody. You were grifting off your fans. You were the cause of these Simpson stands. You have rich people. It's like with the PPP loan. The PPP loan should have been for people who had, businesses, up and coming businesses, people who were like small businesses who really needed that. And you know who took that? Rich people and people in the music industry, people in the entertainment industry. They took that. They took that, made friends with the president, whoever it be. Y'all mad at Trump, what about Biden? See, it's the same thing to me. This is a circus, it's a circus, it's a clown, it's a clown, it's a clown. That's why I didn't vote for nobody. I told you, put me on the TV show. I'll put you on game, but they don't want to do that. Why did a lot of people not vote? And you want to put the blame on us? Well, if you had a vote for who, bitches? Vote for who? Everybody was going to be screwed. None of that was good. Well, you have to make the best of a bad situation. Yeah, I did that before, and that worked horribly. So I decided to abstain. That is a word. If that wasn't something you could do, well, why was the word invented? I abstained from making things worse. And let Saturn handle all this curse. Because by this time, the world is in need of a real evolution. So I'm going to tell you, like I told you, I gave you, it's on Patreon. If you got, I don't know if I got it for free or if it's for members only, but I gave you 7 reasons why Kamala lost. She was never going to win. She was never going to win. And that was not Trump's fault. That was her fault. That was Biden's fault, really. It was Biden's fault. But it was her fault because she had a choice. She did not necessarily use your own voice. Sister, you're a lawyer. I know and it's that. People have to play the game. And I guess especially if you're black, blackish, whatever it be, people have to play the game. But that game did not work for me. And that game did not work for a lot of people. And when you literally go out of your way to not only hide the truth, but kill the truth. Well, you know what? It's just not that year. You all clearly do not understand what a Saturn return means. You got a whole bunch of people on social media giving Papa Saturn, Daddy Saturn, my dad, my mom. But it's like, you folks are grifting everybody and grifting everybody to hell. And there's some real information and some real intel that is waiting for people, for you to pick up on, so you can't exhale, waiting to exhale and excel. But crabs and barrel haters, like the ones with all these babies who say, you gonna find a man and you gonna get married, you gonna get pregnant. You wish, because you're a hating ass bitch with a whole bunch of kids, and so you want everybody to be just like you. We all got to have kids too, just like you. You hear the kids crying in the back, and yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't like people around me, and I damn sure don't like messy kids around me. I don't do diaper duty. I knew right off the bat, I am not diaper duty friendly. I am not. You got to know your limitations. Y'all be acting like, oh, it's just nothing. No, it was something. My cousins try to get me used to having babies and changing diapers. I throw up when my dog gets sick. I'm not that chick. I am not that chick. I don't do potty shit. I throw up. When it's yours, it won't matter. When the shit is still shit, it still smells like shit. It looks like shit. It is shit. And my stomach's, I'm equipped for a lot of things, but I'm just not equipped for running shit. Like, ew, God, no, Jesus Christ. No. You got to know your limitation. But people don't know their limitation. And then they find themselves in an assimilation. They find themselves in a program that they can't get out of. And next thing you know, you're 20 with 5 babies. But you think you're fine. Darling, you are not fine. You're a long way from being fine. If you don't find a problem with that, and please don't think I'm just talking about, that person got to be black, because you got a lot of white people. There are more white people on welfare than black people. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Along with that meth you doing, I swear to God, either it's like, I don't know. I can't. I just can't. They're made that way. And it's sad because as a child is born, you really can't blame it on the child, because the child is just a child. But racism, drug addiction, sexism, all of that is seeded into what could be a wonderful, growing, perfect spirit. You can't deal with that problem by just dealing with the child. Where did that energy come from? What seeded that energy? That's why it's called shadow work. See, I'm talking real psychology. Not people want to play. Ever since I said, Val or whatever. Not everybody wants to be a psychologist, a sociologist. Everybody's a therapist. All you bitches can bite me seriously. I mean, if you're doing this for real, for real, for real. If I've inspired you to do this for real, then I applaud you. But if you're just doing this for a narrative, bitch, bite me. People are really, really sick and needing people that's not going to grift their ass. You know what? I feel like I need to clap some of these motherfuckers back, but I'm trying to see good vibes today because the weather's been cray. There's a lot of stuff happening in the news today. There's Passover every day for me, and there's so much stuff I can say, but honestly, I'm trying to keep it on a low and even kill because apparently my awakening has really come through, and I realize what I'm supposed to do, but I don't necessarily want to do it, so I'm having to battle that at all times. Saturn and Jupiter, do it, don't do it, do it, don't. When you got a Gemini rising in the first and second house, sometimes, much of the time, your south node, because that's my south node, because see, my Saturn return is in Sagittarius, which means my south node is in Gemini, and so my Gemini is going to want me to bring out the little demon in me. I told you, Eshu is both energies. Eshu can be good or bad. Eshu is the trickster, and I have a lot of tricksters around me. I have a lot of trickster spirits. Gemini is the trickster spirit. Gemini is the ultimate epitome of the Eshu elect by spirit. Oh, I should break this down astrology wise. Me, you know what? I'm more so like a Shun or Ya, Yimaya, all day, all night. I'll do this. I'll break down on another time. How all the zodiacs, well, somebody's going to do it now, but nobody's going to do it like me. So I'll break down on another time how all the zodiacs fit the Yoruba culture. But honestly, though, there's a lot of jealous people that hate single women who are productive. Like, you think being productive is having a baby, but you have all these babies and you're still not productive. Your kids still, need their diapers changed. They don't have good food. I hear, well, I'm poor and this and that. Yeah, I hear it, but it's excuses. Many of these are excuses too. You're using this stuff. You're playing victim as an excuse. There are victims. There are victims. But many, many, many times, victims be using this shit. And that's the part I hate. And then you want to put it on the kid. And the kid was just trying to be a kid. But kids grow up. And they grow up fucked up. And so now that kid is acting like a stupid ass adult that did or did not raise them up. That's why it's those parents I want to literally just slap the ultimate absolute fucking fire off your face. If I ever catch you in my vicinity, I pray to God each and every day that there will be cops and military and police and helicopters and airplanes over me, because honestly, I might set your motherfucking ass on fire, verbally, for free. And I know my mouth is powerful, more powerful than I want to even realize or I even want to see. But I've seen what happens. I feel my own energy. That's why sometimes I black out and don't know what happened. I haven't totally crossed over to the realm of that before, not in this lifetime. But that's why, my divine angels making sure, no, we're not going to do that time. You're not going to do the mass extinction again. We're not. No. So I just take things slow. But yeah, kids, man, I have a soft spot for kids, but I don't want any. I have a soft spot for kids, but I don't want any because it's just too much. Too much. I have other things to do. I'd rather be productive doing me than being the one that's programmed for you. Well, this is what you should do. Bitch, I think I know what I should do. My parents only had one child. My aunt that raised me didn't have any child, so I was her child. So that was my real godmother. And again, I have been parents to every child, some degree. Auntie Val, but I have been more mother, and this, whether they want to admit it or not, I have been more mother to these kids in this community than their own family, and that's sad. And that's the same family that's turned on me because somebody paid them some money to groom me, humiliate me, do whatever it do. See, that's that. You know what? Knowing that keeps me from going outside and busting down your door and killing you. Because I know you were stupid and set up. And I'll say stupid because you knew me. You had a chance to talk to me or say something, but you didn't. Because somebody could be watching right now. Or you watching for them. So pass that message on, okay? They still scared. But like, you know what? Pull yourself back and do what's right. Stop trying to do the same dumb shit, that's what? Stop being led by a parasite. Because a parasite will only lead you to hell. Bitch, everybody's not scared of you. I hear some of the reasons, you might be scared. No, I'm past scared. I told you, when I get scared, I'm guns blazing. That's when I'm scared, like, okay, I'm little Annie Oakley. Annie, are you okay? No, I'm getting ready to blow. I don't know who this is, but I'm in straight Scarface mode. When you see me scared, I am already ready to go. I am ready, like, I don't know who gonna do it, but somebody gonna catch it. Somebody gonna catch a body tonight. I am ready to go. I am ready to fight. I don't get scared just because of dealing with this drama. I get scared when I feel myself losing control. And that fear makes me bring out the gangster of old. And that's not a pretty person at all. And I feel that, and I don't really know what's happening. But I know me being fearful is what made me go and practice out on that range. And right now, I can't even go to the range. I mean, I can. I'm not banned. They didn't ban me. But I'm spiritually semi-banned from that. Because I'm supposed to be developing an energy of respect and love and like, I mean, you should practice shooting. You should take classes, blah, 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 blah. You want to get your practice in, da, 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 da. But I'm not one of those gun enthusiasts. I like to go shooting out all the time, like just be shooting. I've never been that. Me and guns have a very strange relationship, which is weird considering I'm a military brat. But I don't like the idea of liking guns like that. So whenever I feel the need to be drawn to the range, I know I have to kind of pull myself back because that means really I want to pop a cap at somebody's ass. And mommy already like, no, and we, instead of doing that, we're going to come out and get our nature walk on. We're going to come out and get our nature walk on and let the creativity come through. You're going to breathe, really hanging with the birds and the bees and the trees. Bitch. I'm like, you know what? I mean, okay, let me not really go off on the dumb hoe because she's just only doing what her parents tell her to do. Child, you better put that child in a straight jacket. I think they're all through. I think they're like through. Because at a certain point, the insane has completely lost their brain and they can't come back. They already, and I mean, and that's them. But then it's the other one, the Aquarius. Oh, man. Which one? Both of them, all of them. Oh, Marcus. That DMT is going to be the death of you, bro. But hey, do you? You'll think you had enough of that shit, but you never do. I tell you, it's just like the Star Trek episode. it's like the Doomsday Killer. What can you say? When you're real Oracle, but no, they want to play. Okay, well you play with yourself, Guru. You gonna play y'all gonna play yourself into something that you can't reset. Bet you ain't gonna be able to reset this shit. But hey, do you? If that's how you get your check, do you? But motherfucker, the mad side of me will absolutely have the absolute last laugh on you. And the hard side of me will say, well, that was just sad. And that's what mommy says, pity them. Just pity them. Don't let them make you break bad. Break it, because I can break bad. I can break better than you ever know. Ooh, child. That's why I'm semi-banned spiritually from going out, shooting on the range or even the axe range. I'm like, really, the axe? I mean, the axe range, when I was going to my place where I got my gyro and my gyro sandwich, and I'm like, and it's like, oh, this is an axe range. I never seen this before. Go there, and the doors won't open. And I mean, this has been like about 2 or 3 times. I'm like Dorothy knocking on the palace at the Wizard of Oz. Knock, knock, knock. Open. And it's like, not open. Nobody coming. Knock, knock, knock. Open. But I see an open sign. God don't be playing with me. Like, no. That's still what you want to do, baby. I want to go and like throw axes. It's an axe rage thing. That's what it said. It's an axe rage, whatever, like rage range for axes. And it's like, axe, like an axe, like the woman, like an axe, like a lumberjack, like an axe. And I didn't see the problem in that. But for whatever reason, I am spiritually banned from violent fun things. Like I can exercise and this and that and blah 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 blah, but for this little period until I get whatever this is out of me, or until these people like let go of me or whatever, because it's like, I mean, I can go like a quick cat, like I can be la 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 la, and then somebody messes with you the wrong way, and I'm like, okay, because that's always my husband and everybody's ever known me in radio said that's it. That's like things can be going smooth as silk, and then somebody trips a little bit too much, and then she flips and go, you know what? Let me tell you something. And it's that. So whenever I say that, sit tight and be prepared to laugh or start running. That too is like me tapping in and tapping and everything. Like I'm getting ready to go the fuck in. That's what I said. These poets or whatever they be, these speakers and all these people around here that haven't done a damn thing for me. That like I haven't done anything for the community. Like, do you know me? Did you not see me? I'm like, I got 50,000 pictures all over the place. I got like real receipts. Okay, not made up receipts, not Photoshop shit. But they want to play with this kid, man. Did you see I am Black history in real life. I am Black history and Black history, but people want to play on my top. My gosh, these people just fucked up. What is this? This is from a picture from an old album that I did or something like that. What was it? Oh, that's what I did. Okay, I need to get back to that. This is, that's my mommy on the, I know the camera's not showing all this. That's my mommy and the piano. Of course, that's daddy right up front. I am so proud. You can tell you daddy's little girl. Man. I had the best mom and dad. I did. What is this picture? I had the best, and my cousins were so jealous, still so jealous. They end up getting grandma's land. And they hate grandma. I end up getting nothing. And I love grandma. And grandma loved me. I don't know what happened, but the math doesn't feel right to me. They hated grandma, said she was horrible, wicked, blah, 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 but they were on her property, on her land, from the house that she had made, from the farm that she had before that happy little assets even popped out. Because we're not talking about necessarily my father's sisters and brothers, the aunts. We're talking about the damn kids. We're talking about the grandkids, the ones that sitting there fat ass with all the fat. That sounded a little bitter. Truthful though. But I caught myself in this. Truthful though. But I mean, very truthful. But yet they hated her. Most of you bitches ain't even worked a day in your life. You just did church shit. You never really had any real jobs, just sitting on that land. And then when it was all going bad and everything, like once again, the farm goes away, just like with the Brown brothers and Cotton. See what happens? It's the epitome of that. It is that exact type of program where you have land, you have everything. But I want to be a preacher. And then preacher in these families end up somehow being celebrities, power controllers, controllers, the gatekeepers. They want to be preachers. That's how they make their money. That's their job. But, it's the whole church. And, I don't get, yeah. But yet they're mad at the woman. When they're sitting there with their fat asses just dropping babies and dropping out of classes. But they're mad at her. She's looking at, I did all this for this? What the fuck? And she's a Pisces. So you think, yeah, I know what's up. And they used to tell me, she got a stroke. She had a stroke. She couldn't talk. That's what they said in her latter years. But she would talk to me all the time. Now, maybe we did have that psychic thing going. That's no lie. But still, I'm like, I know damn well Grandma and I be having conversations, not just in her mind. And my mom would say, she talks to who she want to talk to. And I get it. I mean, because Pisces, when we're done with you, we will shut the fuck down on you. We will shut down. You could be in the same house and we will shut down completely. People think they know us, but they don't. Our cutoff game is ice cold like hell. I mean, can you imagine hell being ice cold? The hotness, the whole environment of what hell is. And at the same time, it's ice cold. It's like ice cold, hot hell heat. Pisces can do that. But we would speak all the time. She would tell me what the cat just had new kittens today, or the chickens just had new bitties today. She's telling me everything, and I'm listening to her stories too. And they knew. They'll tell you, yeah, you're her little favorite. You're a little favorite. I was a little favorite, yet you all the ones that got the land. Math don't be mapping. And then on my mama's side, same thing. With Grandpa or Papa. That's why I look at the Rockefeller house. And I see some of the same stuff. I mean, that's a fireplace back there. I see some of the same stuff that I'm like, wow, my grandpapa has stuff like this. I know my mom, I mean, it was a real big farm. It was a farm. It wasn't somebody else's farm. It might have been way, way, way back in the day, but at the end of the day, it was their farm. Their farm, totally. Their farm, their land. And that's where you had the cows and the chickens and the pigs and stuff like that. That's what I just didn't do the slaughter game thing. I was like, no. Like, you want to go and see him kill a chicken? Like, no, I don't want to see him kill a chicken. I don't want to see what you're going to do to the pig. I don't want to know what you're going to do to the cow. I don't want to know. I don't know. So she's spare. She's whatever, bitch. But I'm the story keeper. I was the story keeper. I was the one that was getting the legacy passed down because my grandparents knew I was the one that appreciated the legacy. I was the one that appreciated the stories. I was the one that actually appreciated the heritage. Not sitting around just doing stupid shit, dropping babies and doing whatever. I'm like listening to somebody's got to listen to the stories. Your grandparents, these old folks got something to say, but no one listens to them today. You got a whole bunch of young people just to be talking about a whole bunch of shit like you are it, but you have not a clue what's in store for you. You think you're crazy and got anxiety now, not even have as much as you're going to have. Man, it gives me a headache already. I think my meds are kicked in. Yep. I think we're going to call this a night because I think my meds are kicked in. I'm getting sleepy, right? I was going to do the sneeches, but we'll do that at another time. But yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm still like dropping dimes on things that, you know, like that hateration that people who don't like to see single women like we're worthless. And we're not. I know a lot of bitches with babies that are worthless as fuck. They're worthless ass fucks. Saturn return gonna eat y'all up. That delusional attitude really doesn't matter when Saturn's here. Saturn's gonna eat you up. Going to eat you up. But hey, you asked for it, my dear. That denial. Don't want to listen to no one. That always taking the land away from somebody. Always manipulating people. Now they're manipulating people into marrying them, and then they want to kill people and get their insurance money. I swear, this is a mess. We're in a mess. And I mean, these children are growing up with this, and they can't be blessed. Because how are you gonna like get ahead with this mess? You are already just so under the gun. I start to feel sorry for everyone. But the thing about it is, I can't feel sorry. I can't. This is not a collective rise up. And this is why the prophets cry. Because we realize we have to turn a cold eye. We have to. And you're going to say, well, that's what gatekeepers do. No. That's what when people don't want to listen. And God says, I don't want no more martyrs for this. I will handle this. I want you to close your eyes at this. Reminding you all those times when, you know, Moses and all of them know they had to look away. When God tells you to look away, you better pay attention. If you jump back in, you're going to be caught too. It really is a Sodom and Gomorrah moment. When Lot left, he could not go back. Sarah pranced her happy ass back, looking back, and got salted. It's an energy thing. You can't look back or go back to the people who salt you. Even though they may not have a clue that they're salting you, the point is you know that they're salting you. And you have proof that they're salting you. You have proof that they're betraying you in every way. And I don't give a damn what a fucking bitch can say. Betrayal is betrayal is betrayal. And it's not your fault when you be betrayed. That's a whole different animal today. Bitch, don't read me on this shit. Please don't. Or do. Put me on a platform with you so we can go toe to toe like a woman or man or a man, whatever it be. But trust me, I got all the receipts. I hear the helicopters right now. It's always up. We never sleep. But you know what? At the end of the day, you know, one could say Lilith will have the last laugh and the last say. Because I know people are getting ready to catch some heat. And their denial. You think they can't sleep now? No, man. It's going to be crazy. And I just have to I can't go in. I can't save you. I got to save me. That's not a gatekeeping thing. That's not a selfish thing. That's a God thing. When God pulls you out, each and every person has that one opportunity like me, regardless of how much money you make or what type of community or what type of situation that you're in. Everybody has that one time when your soul, your consciousness, your Godhead, your God body, mother plugging into the earth, mother, the soul, the deep, dark, inner, whatever it is, your consciousness, your soul, your consciousness, your soul, your heart, your consciousness, your soul, your heart. You have that something in you that something is wrong and you need to depart, but you make every kind of excuses. I can't afford to do this, and I can't do this, and I can't do it right now, and and you don't get it. It doesn't fucking matter. It's that energy. If God and Goddess tells you to go and walk away, you have to do it instantly. And believe that if you've really been told by the Most High to walk away, you're going to have enough to make you through the day. Listen, shit's crazy everywhere. Shit's crazy for me. You think my finances are crazy? My finances are insane. But I got it. But you know what? Your health is your wealth. So if I come, and my health is on point, because with stage 4 chronic kidney disease and high blood pressure, I can't play about that. I mean, it doesn't matter what type of money I'm making. Look at the people who are rich and they're still passing away. It's sad. Your health is your wealth. As long as you're healthy to wake up another day and breathe, you got another day to make some money and to figure out what to do, okay? But when you don't, it's over. You can't reset. These people grifting you with this grid shit and making it seem like you can reset shit. And this is not a game. Life is not a game. Not like that. There are many games, but that one ultimate life is not a game. And when you get that calling, that's why they said only few will answer the call. And it's true. Because you get so used to that program being fed to you. You can't walk away. You can't go on your own. You can't, but you can boss up. All lies, all illusion. I'm the great this, I'm the great I am the great God, I'm the great angel, I am no. But you're begging people, you're mad and you're begging, you're mad and begging, mad and begging, mad and begging. Pick a motherfucking lane. I mean, I understand the bipolar, tripolar, whatever B game. Pick a motherfucking lane. That's like when you hear that all the time and nothing's changed. Well, you know what? But y'all go with that. You know why? Because you're just like that. That's an energetic hookup for you. But it's not a hookup that's going to take you anywhere. Is it taking that person somewhere? And when we say, well, Val, you don't look like, you got it all. I'm still working on my stuff. I've had all that, lost all that. Had it all, lost it all. Had it all, lost it all. Literally. Had more than they've ever had. Clearly. Lost it all. So now I'm on my, I think this might be about the third time around for me. 3 is my magic number. So I should get it now, right? But what I do know is there was no mistaking that energy that I saw. There was no mistaking that. Oh, man, what did you do? Is that a horse? Is that a cow? Oh, God. I think they killed a cow. I know, I'll do that. I will.
What cut do you want? A lot of people say, I want tenderloin. I want that prime meat out of that if I'm going to take one cut.
It looks like a cow, but it looks...
Take off the southern leg?
No, but you're out the wood. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Could be an animal. I don't know. It's just... Oof. Sometimes when you look at where meat comes from, that makes you like, I don't want to eat no more meat. But the thing about it is when you're my size and when I have meat, it's like, it's okay to eat meat. It really is okay to eat meat. You can't... I know a lot of vegans who are sick as hell. A lot of vegans who are sick. So if you think, I'm just going to eat a salad, I'm just going to be vegan, that's grifting too. That's the narrative too. That's some bullshit too. And then you all end up looking like Calista Flockhart or Ariana Grande. Now that's some wicked shit. Not body shaming, but you know what, there's such a thing as a too skinny bitch. You don't look healthy. But you go ahead with that. That's what Hollywood will do. Make you be thin as a pole. What they call a heroin chic, or at least they used to. Heroin chic. But what does heroin do? So it's now so simple or whatever else. But you look heroin chic. Which you're anorexic is what it is. You're on your way to anorexia. But hey, they said that's a good look for you. Is it though? You walk around models. You walk around like a model. You can barely walk on those shoes. Please, I don't miss any of that. I don't want to be like none of you. You're the ones that's jealous in reality. Let's be real about it. I pretty much do what I want to do, but you can't. I don't care about none of those people. I don't choose to meet none of those people. I don't ever want to meet none of those people. They can be high-minded all they want to. You can't sit with us, bitch. Nobody wants to. Nobody that I trust. We're over that rainbow. That rainbow is dead. That is a pack of lies. bullet shot to your own head, suicide. But no, but you got to know when you get that calling to just drop it. If you're really chosen. If you haven't got that calling yet, then I guess you haven't been chosen yet. Everybody's not chosen. We all chosen. No, honey, no. That's like saying we all got raptured. No. No. We all geniuses. No. 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 But if that's the lie you want to tell yourself, well then good luck finding your own help. Because now you are in the Lulu land. But I don't just rep, I show receipts. And I actually do practice what I preach. And I just don't preach, I teach. But I pray for the children. I pray for the elders. I pray for myself. And at the end of the day, I'm still blessed because not only did I see and hear the calling, but I answered it. So I have to believe, no matter how dim things look right now, that I'm going to be all right. Because I do believe. And I've seen enough to believe. That is the difference with Pisces. We believe. Seeing is believing, but believing is also seeing. Aries can't be I am until you get to I believe. The Aquarius say I know, but yet they don't believe, so they don't know. See how that goes? I know sits in between. You got I know, you got I believe, and you got I am. So you got I know and I am. I know I am. I know I am. But if you don't believe, you don't know shit. I know I am what? I know I am what? What are you then? I know I am what? Like I said, I'm Val Jones, but what is Val Jones? I know I am what? It's that, remember I told you it's like that little creamy feeling in that little bit in the middle? Like, where's my coin? Well, anything, like a book or anything, like a page, like this, like that little, you got this part of the book, and you got this part of the book. You got I know, you got I am, and you got this little thin layer right here. See, here's I know, or I am, and here's I know. I know, I am, but it's this little bit right here. This little bit right here is where many Pisces dwell, I believe. Because without this putting the glue really together, you don't know what you know. You can say I am, but you are what? You're still confused. You got to fuse that energy. See, right now, that just went over a lot of people's head. But if you get it, you get it. But I've always got it. Anyway, that's it. That's it for tonight. Thank you for listening. And go to bed unless your timeline is good and you're good to go. If you're on CQ, then I already know. But it's my birthday season. I can use some money too. So Cashapp me $ValJonesDaO, $ValJonesDaO, or PayPal me at IamValJones@gmail.com. And help me pay some bills. Is that so wrong? I should have put this peanut butter up. This is when you know you live by yourself, okay? Shut up, don't judge. It was just been staring at me. I gotta... Foodie action. I know this is so tacky, but there's nobody here but me. I mean, that would be tacky if I live with somebody else, but there ain't nobody here but me. No, seriously, boys and girls, do not be eating peanut butter late at night, because peanut butter has protein. So, and can give you energy, and I'm eating late at night. Get out of here. That's it. Close it. I know I'm such a foodie. This peanut butter is like literally, it's not working for me. And yet it is. Mm, good stuff. Good stuff. It's okay to treat yourself from time to time. You just gotta balance it. You gotta balance it. I'm not gonna sweat a pepperoni pizza once in a while. And I know. I'm like, listen, 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 Linda, listen. More Buddhist than anything, probably more Muslim than anything, more Jewish than anything. I have my spiritual structure is beyond everything. But but I know I get it. But I'm not gonna beat myself up over a pepperoni pizza. I'll just go to Pisces world and go like, well, I can't figure out what part of the pig is a pepperoni. Like, where's it come from? I don't think it's pork. I mean, I did that. I wasn't told to not the Pisces that pepperoni pizza was pork. But the bottom line is, I'm not gonna like beat myself up if I have pepperoni pizza every now and then. Pepperoni pizza is good. Y'all be smoking and toking and joking and doing all this other shit. Bitch, miss me. All this boys in the hood nonsense. Even from people who supposedly have all the keys. What keys would that be? I've seen Muslims eat pork, okay? I've seen Hebrew Israelites eat pork, okay? I've seen a lot of shit of people who don't do what they say. But I'm coming here at least being transparent and honest to you. And I'm the person you want to slay. I'm the person you want to slay truth. I'm being transparent and truthful, but I'm the liar. I'm the one that's wrong. Miss me with that bullshit. I don't know what the fuck time some of y'all are on, but I'm not it. What did you kill? That looks like, is that a sheep? It looks like, or a dog. No.
You just gotta protect them.
Yeah, if we lose our livestock, we lose a good share of our livelihood, and we can't risk that, honey.
This Lynx's death is not in vain.
Oh, Lynx. Okay. Oh, Lynx. And the little babies are watching. The little babies are. Listen, these little kids be growing up. Y'all up here looking at boys in the hood and bullshit like that. You need to be watching some of these survival shows. Okay, you know what? No. Do you? But you can catch me with the survivalists. That's why Rangers do lead the way. Real Rangers, okay? Some of y'all really got it twisted about the military, that you think, you think everything is it's a computer war. No. You can't just train on computers and play on no. No. Real war and computer war is two different things. Anyway, oh man, I gotta go wash my hands now. Get this off, girl. I should never start eating that peanut butter. That's it. Have a good night. Have a good day. Like I said, it's my birthday season. I don't know if I'm coming on tomorrow or not because I got stuff to do. And I got stuff to do Thursday too. Really, I got stuff to do Friday. I got a deadline. I'm probably not going to make it, but we'll see. But anyway, should you so choose to give me some, because I love donations too, and I love the energy of the people who love me, and pass this on to somebody who might need some real therapy. Everybody wants to be a psychologist and psychiatrist and a therapist. It's the narrative, but whatever. But I'm giving you this for free, which really, you should be cash apping, but you won't. Consider it my philanthropy. That's what I do. I do it in reality, and I'm not grifting anybody. I'm not trying to cast spells on you, and I'm not worried about anybody's voodoo or anybody's bullshit. Bitch, I am that bitch, okay? Don't mess with me, because if I put out my spiritual blick on you, it's a whole, I'm telling you, it's Red Sea. And I could be playing, but am I, though? And by the way, again, notice why I'm still trying to figure out why the math ain't mapping. How all my crazy ass cousins, my preaching cousins, get land and I don't. Well, whoa, what are we doing? There's something wrong here, and I see why God pulled me out of here. But they know God. But they're dying like crazy. They're all my family members are dying like crazy. I mean, I said that so nonchalantly, but that's where I'm at right now. I see like in certain people in the poetry community I used to rock with too, they got people dying like crazy. And I'm just like, I'm not losing any sleep. It's not me being cold. It's not me being cold. I already gave that energy out and everything. And it's like, and I got nothing back. So I have nothing to give. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Billy Preston told you that. So I have nothing to give. I've already lost all the best people around me. So, I mean, no offense, but if anybody I even remotely knows dies today, I'm like, the best people in my life, I have already left this plane. And yet they watch over me just the same. And that's why you see me hanging by myself and with ghosts. Because I can have better conversations with my ghosts who really are still true to me. That is the endless love. That's the never ending story right there. But you don't know what you hear or see. That's not my problem, because I'm still going to just be doing me. Hashtag ValJones Entertainment. Hashtag Naturally the O. You can cash out me at ValJonesDaO. $ValJonesDaO, or gmail.com. PayPal me at IamValJones at gmail.com. But yeah, man, you got to you're not chosen at all if you haven't really answered the call. And you can tell the ones that they're clapping their ass and they're not, they're chosen for something, but not this. And I'm not that. She who really follows God in real life, and my name is Faith too in real life, or Imani, but Faith. One would say I have no choice but to do what I do, but you always have choices. You always have choices. Somebody needs to hear that. You always have choices. Take responsibility that you chose wrong. It doesn't matter. It matters. It matters. You chose wrong. That means you're this and not that. I chose wisely. That means I'm that and not this. You can't mix this and that together, and it does not coexist, because it's not the people or the narrative that has separated you. It is God and Goddess themselves. It's the ultimate energy. It's the ultimate alignment that has separated you. So I don't give a flying flippity floppity flukity flickety fuck what any of these grifting ass tarot workers or astrology workers are saying for a buck. You're not going to go back to that divine masculine. Divine masculine, if you got your shit together, you're not going to go back to that hoe that's trying to get you and just trying to get you and do kitchen witch dollar store magic on you. It's a separation. It's the rapture in real life. So you got to get your person. That's not your person. So you can listen to the truth, or you can listen to that hoe, and you can listen to that circus and that shit show, and then you're going to always be without dough. Because that dough that you think you're getting is only going to be temporary, my friend. And I mean, right now, I said that even as of tonight. I don't want the temporary money. I want the old money. I want the tangibility stuff. I want the stuff that's going to be there, grounded. Not the come and go stuff. And that's when you know you're truly well-rounded. And you are more than enough. I saw an orb. Okay. I think that wraps up today. The ghosts are in saying, well, yeah, that's what she said. The ghosts are in and the veil is sin. But yeah, you know when you're chosen, because there won't be a doubt. You, under no uncertain terms, will be told to get out. And you will, if you're chosen. If not, Good luck on your next lifetime and your next loop. But that's why I can be by myself and be good to go, because I know the truth. All right, folks. Have an interesting night. Think about what you do. And for those of you on my tier, just don't crash out. Just pity them, my dear. Just pity them. Just pity them. Now listen, I'll go from rage to this and that, so I might change tomorrow, but still at the end of the day, my normalcy is to go back to just pitying them. Because they really don't know what they don't know. They don't know. They know not what they do. And yet they do, though. That's the irony. And that's also true. They know not what they do. And yet they do. But they chose that. Which meant they chose that over you. They must pay for that. There is no coming back after that choice. They've already been tainted. They have the ick on them. You cannot remove the ick. You know, you remove the ick and you'll be the one to get sick. That's why God said, get out. That's why all the archangels said, get out. Now follow me, follow me. Notice I have never once said, follow me. You know, like, subscribe, share. But I really, why did I say that? Like, subscribe, share. But follow me if you want to, but be prepared to be scared. Because my journey is not, I make this shit look way easier than it is. I'm a different type of kid. I'm on a different tier. But that's it. That's all I got to say. I hope you got something out, and I'm getting out of here. Ooh, you got snow all over the place. Listen, how the doggies have boots. Well, it is life below zero. The doggies have boots. That was so cute. The doggies have boots. There are children who don't have boots, and the doggies have booties. Okay. Wow. What a wild. It's a wild world after all. Anyway, that's it. Good night, and have a great day. Peace. Where we at?